Hello, welcome everybody to the second Royal Rumble thing that I've been doing. An actual Royal Rumble this time. This ain't no fake battle royales tied together. This is the real deal. We got a whole bunch of contestants up. We got 52 other ones. Do we have? Maybe I gotta get it to 3 minutes. I don't know. 2 is fine. Anyway, okay. So on the blue corner, we got the guy from the cover of Phalanx. Dolomite over there. Minnesota Fats. Courtesy of Atlas Shrugged over there. Foo Fighters from Sasha, who we'll be playing Violent Storm with later. Damdo from the Simple 2000 game, World Fighting, I think. He was also in All-Star Fighters, and also I made him. Gary Gary Kun from Brief Karate Foolish. The Archvile from Doom. And, of course, Moltar. So, let's get straight to it. There is a thing with the Royal Rumble stats here that I'll be reading details off of. So, alright, so we got that was a great matchup already. I'm sure many people are going to know who the hell Damdo is. Oh. So, sorry. The Royal Rumble thing does cause some pauses here and there, so just be aware of that. Also, let me know if there's any sound mixing things that I need to fix. But yeah, this is gonna be a 60-man battle royale again. Phalanx feller. It is a testament to how hard it is to get played in this game or try to replicate it anyway. Now it goes to 60. It actually goes to whatever you want. I think I had like a 100-man one a couple weeks ago. Other games will have restrictions on it, but with something like a mod, they'll let you go a little silly with it. Also, good thing the name tags are there because you know, Minnesota Fats versus the Phalanx Feller seems like a matchup that just, it makes sense somehow. Uh-oh, is Dolomite gonna... Oh, also, they can only get eliminated by ring out. I think it's a limitation with the mod. If you let, like, pins or submissions be possible, I think it glitches the thing up, but... Dolomite, don't break the door! Oh no. I still can't believe that the voice of... Oh, the Foo Fighters. Not the Foo Fighters. Which apparently the Melvins are having some kind of feud with. But, I forgot what to say. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Minnesota Fats, like, Saturn version just kind of fascinates me. Because, like, they're like these, like, low budget sets built in like a warehouse somewhere, and the guy who voices Sweet Tooth is like Minnesota Fats' son, and also it's dubbed in Japanese because of course it is, and it sounds like a very Data East thing to do. Yeah, Bodar was like the only one that actually, only other one that actually considered making somebody from Brief Karate Foolish. So it's good to know that he's on the same page as me. Uh-oh. Way to blow up Fat's a spot. And so far, no eliminations. Usually there's somebody that just comes in for like 2 seconds and then falls out immediately. There's the Archvile. I'm just secretly hoping Damdo doesn't, like... I mean, he's already doing way better than I've seen him in most matches, so... That's a relief. Whoa, what happened there? Hey, Arpa. We're just in the middle of Wild Royal Rumble. With plenty of all-stars here. Including Moltar. I can't really do his voice. I can do Zorax, but I can't really do Moltar's. My god. Damn, dude, just going for it. I've actually watched Dolomite. I've tried watching the Human Tornado. I had to stop halfway through. Dolomite is the right amount of Rudy Ray Moore. I think Human Tornado is just kind of like... I don't know. Right, yeah, right. Rudy Ray Moore was in a Insane Clown Posse movie. Wasn't he the ghost of Dolomite or something like that? I might have to check that out. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. If it's anything like Human Tornado, maybe I shouldn't. But I did make a post. There is a mall in Philly that has a steak restaurant, cheesesteak restaurant, because of course it's Philly. It's a place called Tony Luke's, and there's like, you know, a whole bunch of pictures of celebrities that ate there. And apparently Rudy Ray Moore ate there. So I ate at the same place Dolomite did. Probably the same exact location too. And I think I talked about it a lot, but down in Wildwood, I actually was in a restaurant at the same time Vanilla Ice was. I didn't talk to him or anything, but the Vegas Diner, for anybody that happens to be in New Jersey and wants to see if I'm not lying. Yeah, so far, no eliminations. Nowadays, I'd be scared to whoa! Who did? Okay, suddenly, whoa. Hold on. Okay, so who... Archvile eliminated by Phalanx Feller. Foo Fighters eliminated by Phalanx Feller. Phalanx Feller eliminated by Minnesota Fats. Gary Coon eliminated by Damdo. So that was a lot happening at once. Alright, that means we're gonna get somebody soon. Very Dolomite appropriate move there. Yep, Dogger what's got him? Oh god. Alright. Who just eliminated? Oh yeah, damn though. Eliminated Rudy Ray Moore. Yeah, Coda was made by my good buddy Calexo. I made Jury, but I forgot to I'll probably pick her, like, for an exhibition match or something. I did make another Hawk Show person that I made sure to actually include in this match, but the placement's random. Also, yeah, here's a bunch of twigs. I was kind of rambling and didn't notice I had a humanoid pile of twigs enter the ring. And Shaq! Minnesota Fats versus Dr. Boskanovich. That is the, that's the match of the ages right there. Oh no! Let's see. Yeah, Moltar got him. I think around entrant 20, I'll check the stats. And there's quite a few SNK people in here, so. Fats got hit by the mist, but I'd much rather agree with your theory that he turned into a monster from D2. Also, here's Death from Time Killers. Because the entire cast of Time Killers has been made for Fire Pro. And no, I didn't have anything to do with it. I always thought that the Time Killers version... Oh, the hero from Dungeons & Dreadmore, also by Calexo. I always thought that Death reminded me of... there was that band that Beavis and Butthead always made fun of, Grim Reaper. It seems like he'd be like a character to show up on the cover of their albums. Or he could just be the lead singer if he like wore a skull mask. Just a very 80s metal look to him. Oh god, I don't even know what the entire cast from Time Killers looks like. They're from TV shows on Beavis and Butthead. That's pretty spot on, especially with Time Slaughter. I think that's like the apex of that kind of aesthetic. God, I don't even know who to focus on. I'm just gonna focus on Damdo because I made him. Oh! A hero's out. I guess shortest time in the Rumble, yeah. Whoa, who just... I looked away and then Death died. Moltar again. Moltar and Damdo, being the powerhouses of the initial 8 here. Jeez. Moltar getting into a fight with a bunch of twigs sounds like the most Space Ghost thing to ever happen. Oh! Vice almost oh, there we go! The second time's the charm. Hey, and yeah, you Hawk Show, but okay, Vice eliminated by Shaq. There's a lot going on here. Twiggy, okay, hold on. Wait, who did Twiggy get eliminated by? I can't even see. Okay, so we got the prisoner from, what was that game? Damn it, what's it? Oh, God. Moltar. Arrival in Hell. That was it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, now that with Wham here, now that I got I have time to think, yeah, Yu Yu Hawk Show's been my main obsession for a while now, so that kind of bled into Fire Pro. Although I didn't make Kodo here. Of course, Bonzi, buddy, because, you know, naturally. Whoa, whoa. Oh, jeez. Okay. Damn, that finally got out. The dad from Nocturnal Letters. Oh, and here's a hot dog. Yeah, but Bonzi Buddy clipping is when there's like a limb scaling feature in here, and generally it's like recommended to be like 50% or 100%, but you can go 0 to 200% if you want. Strider Hiryu. The hot dog got a shortest time in the Rumble, human hot dog. Longest time, Damn Doe, and most eliminations, Jack. Yeah, it can handle it. It'll just look kind of goofy. I think generally, if like it's like heads, it won't really do much to mess it up. But generally, if you don't want your characters to look like irregular, but in the in terms of Bonzi Buddy, it's kind of a non-issue. Also, Bioforce Ape, the other character I made, who's already bleeding somehow. Jukazama, another Sasha character. Is that the Ultimate Warrior? It kind of looks like him. He's better than... What? Why is everyone falling out so early? See you later, Volcano. Jukazama didn't even spend a full minute in the ring. The rule of thumb with the Mel Federation is you're never going to see a normal wrestler in Rumble matches. I don't know, we have a Strider Hiryu, I guess he's normal. Oh, man. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry. When she took over ECW, she chose to clone Sasha and book her 100 times instead of book people like OVD and Rhino. That's kind of how ECW with me kind of worked, yeah. And oh yeah, while I was attending to something, Rick Stroud entered. This is accurate to Fatal Fury 2. He'll end up winning with no effort. Oh god, Shaq. Also, Shaq grumbles Japanese. I guess it sort of works. Indeed, thanks to behind the voice actors, I know that in the Lego movie, Shaq was dubbed by younger Toguro. So, hopefully we'll never have to see Shaq 120%. What? Battle Royale needs Simon Gotch. Wait, who? Oh, Bonzi Buddy got thrown out by Shaq. Hear you? All right. I'm not actually familiar with Simon Gotch. He sounds familiar though. Is it? Oh wait. The prisoner held on for a while there. Bollocks. What is happening? Why is everyone falling out so much? It's not usually like this. The elimination happening in bursts seems like a normal Fire Pro thing for some reason. Even with like the 8-man ones, like it would just be like 50 people fall out. And here's Mr. J from Russell War. Our good friend Mysterious Bob made. There's just kind of like there's a thing in the arcade where his mask gets removed, and I'm pretty sure he's a snatcher. And Doc Brown, because you know, with all these timelines going askew here, he has to be involved somehow. That is a good representation of Christopher Lloyd, I have to say. Oh, no. Oh, okay. 5 from 999, who was actually made by Spike themselves for this game. So there's that. Oh. Yeah, I forgot that World Heroes actually had a Doc Brown variant who was called Dr. Brown Sugar. And we got a King of Fighters 99 boss, because why not? Or the King of Fighters 99 boss, I don't know. I don't remember any other people there. Shaky J from Way of the Warrior, who I also did not make. It was made by the same guy who made all the Time Killers characters. He made all the Way of the Warrior characters. Okay, I think we're reaching ring capacity now. Shaq has been in here for quite a bit. In fact, I think he may have the title for most eliminations. Yeah, 7. And he hasn't stopped yet. He's really giving him a Shaq attack. Oh my god, okay. Doc Brown is out. How many okay, we're at entrant 28 out of 60. Is oh. Also, the time is just gonna reset at some point. So Shaq is really upset about how empty the upcoming sequel to his game is. Yeah, I like how not only does it look like bad Wii shovelware, there's also like homophobic and racist jokes in it within like the first couple of minutes. So it's like they really wanted to fuck that sequel up. And Mr. J's out. Oh, Bonesaw is ready. I mean, sorry, it's obvious, but I gotta do it, you know? Also, I think this is the only form of Macho Man I have in this roster, I just realized. He's got you for 55 minutes. Oh, Shaq's finally out. Bioforce Ape. Bioforce Ape has vanquished the juggernaut of the... whatever this Royal Rumble's called. I guess I'll just leave it up to you guys what to call it. Yeah, Rick's been in there for a while. Yeah, Bioforce Ape as yeah, the wrestler lady from Fatal Fury, Wild Ambition. See how wild her ambition is here. And yeah, most of these characters were just picked by me mashing the random button. So, that explains why there's like way too many fighting game characters in there. Shouts out. But Danny, then he turned into Danny Trejo. Which I don't know if his moveset's based off of his Def Jam counterpart, but it should be. Whoa, who? Wow. I think he had a longer fight against Spider-Man than he did there. And Bioforce save again. He's really fighting for the title of most eliminations here. Oh, this is his Fallout character? Huh. I didn't even know he was in that. I knew he was in Breaking Bad because I saw his severed head on a turtle. Oh. Jakey Jake is out. Oh, you're joking. I actually like know absolutely nothing about Fallout, so like you heard you could easily convince me that he was in that, and I would have believed you. Oh, Bioforce Save's finally out, but we got Roll for Mega Man here, who I mostly picked because mostly downloaded because I remembered that she was a character in the Marvel vs. games. I was like, that's pretty funny. He was in Fallout New Vegas. This is not his character. Okay. He was a half-truth then. And also, we got Alt Universe Stone Cold again. We don't have Alt Universe Stone Cold. Something about that felt very appropriate. Cynthia Rothrock, who I had to make, because nobody else would. Oh, he's out. Fig. The Count from Sesame Street, an important part of the Dark Tournament. Chrysalis out. I always said Chrysalid when I was younger, but I guess that's the wrong pronunciation. God, his face. Oh my god. Exodus from Fighting Layer, who's just... Oh, Jesus! It's Sagumi over here. I did make Death Mask, but he is not in this Rumble. That Exodus is basically just gold dust. Mixed with Combat Toyota, I believe. Yes, the Exploding Knees Kid. Somebody made him, too. Because of course they did. Well, why is Roll stabbing people in the head now? God. Okay. Now we got Kunio-kun. He might as well be Yusuke. Although, honestly, Fi's out from my way of Exodus there. I gotta be honest. I like most of the characters in Yu Yu Hakusho, but probably my least favorite character is Yusuke. Also, yeah, that golfer from The Simpsons, he's a character now, too. The Count is... Hey, Exodus, Shaquille O'Neal still got the record for 7. Chili McFreeze with the record of shortest time by 41 seconds. Oh, no! God, there's a lot happening here. Like, usually it'll fill the capacity for a while, then people start getting eliminated. It's like people are dropping like flies here. Like that. One of the unknown characters from SmackDown 2, because somebody made all of them. Here's our Mortal Kombat representation. I always forget she was actually in a game. Like, because I've like barely played 9 at all. I think I still own it, technically. Or I might have sold it, I'm not sure. There she is. There's the flamingo. I've had this character for a while, but every time it pops up, every single time, the lady from Streets of Rage, but I can't even concentrate now. I can't decide between Exploding Beast Kid or the ostrich or the flamingo. Oh man. Hey, real quick, does my stream still saying that I'm streaming Fire Pro, or did I like forget to switch it from WWE SmackDown? I think I may have forgotten to do that. Segumi just beating up an ostrich, you know. Okay, thanks. Just wondered. Oh god, okay, what entrant are we at now? 43. We're halfway done already, because people just like kept falling out repeatedly. We're almost at capacity here, so I imagine within the next minute or so, about 4 people are gonna fall out. I was about to say that's 1. We didn't really get to the corner there. This match is like D2, I'll kill them all. Oh, an 80 Nintendo's kid got eliminated by another kid in 80s Nintendo games. I keep forgetting that I watched a playthrough of D2, and I feel like I just dreamed that whole thing. It's... I don't know what else to say about it, really. But I did make the protagonist in Returns. I did not remake her here. Oh no! Kunio got the flamingo. He got both of our favorites now. Oh. Flamingo had a good run though. Why does Scarlet not have shoes on her? I mean, soles on her shoes. Or was that Blaze? I can't tell. I know that's like a mistake that a lot of people, including myself, made. Where like you just don't notice that they don't have the shoes don't have them attached, so it just looks weird. Okay, so somebody else get eliminated? I didn't even notice. Oh, Kunio-kun's out. Let's see. Doesn't say who eliminated him. I guess it's taking a bit. Maybe we just got plain old Kyo here. Well, I realized I actually really like playing. Whatever form the 14 one is, because there's a couple of Kyos, and the projectile heavy one I'm not a big fan of, but I like the punchy one. Also, Violent Dong Dong. One of the earliest characters on here. Oh! Segumi, eliminated by Scarlet. Yeah, Boxer Kyo, yeah. He's great. I love his, I love that super punch. It's so satisfying to land. Another character I made. Bennett from Commando. Which I actually looked at the movie scenes, the fight scenes, for an accurate moveset here. Also, it took me like almost an hour to find the right looking head for him. He better get eliminated last. Well, I mean, he's gonna kill him now. I can't possibly do that. Do that scene faithfully. Ralph. I'm so caught up in one of my characters being here. Is that Armor Ralph, King from Tekken 1. The mask is a little suspect, but you know, hey. Oh, blazes out. Unknown X? Fabricated. Right, okay. He was in the last one, but he was just such a star of the last one. So, Fat Raiden, I explained it in the other one, but for iteration, back when I just started making Doom modding, I was testing out an enemy, like coding one. And I just used whatever sprites or sounds that I had. And I had MK2 Raiden sprites on hand. So I used an animation where he kept inflating. And the whole thing was that he would just, like, shoot you while screaming, "I'm fat." And Yasme apparently remembered it well enough to where he made a character out of it. So, he is a bit of character with history behind him. And also Leatherface. My other favorite Mortal Kombat character. Which, man, he's something to fight against, I'll tell you that much. We're at 42 now, I think. Oh, no, 50. So we gotta... Hard to believe Mortal Kombat actually shames Terrordrome. Yeah, it's, they're coming out with a second one. Whoa. Bet it's out from, King there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, they're making a second one, but it's all, like, public domain characters. Or, like, fake variants of, real characters. Like, Pennywise is now... Whoa. Hell of a suplex there. Yeah, instead of Pennywise from It, they have a clown with a chainsaw called THIS. So, oh yeah, Count Orlok, he'd be good. To actually have him in this roster. Oh. His name is actually this. Don't do that to Leatherface, please. I forgot that he did that to an Asuka 120% character last time, and but yeah, here's the guy whose car gets busted in the Big Lebowski. He's a character in this now. Oh no! And here's the character that I made, because of course I did. He was doing really good last time. I hope he continues it. A movie's extra rumble. Yeah, that'd be good. That Raiden's out next to King. Who's it? Oh, that's... What? Okay, so... Leatherface is out. I think somebody else fell out. I did... but anyway. Kagemaru from Virtual Fighter. Oh, come on! Damn it! Hey, Julian from Trailer Park Boys. Damn it! I was so proud to have that character came out and he got to fight for like a minute. What the f... Unknown X! He is ruining my dreams. Everyone betrayed him. He looks more and more Wiseau-like with every page of that manga. Or the anime, really. The manga, he kind of looked like different people every time he showed up. Bonker from Clay Fighter. Yeah, it had like that manga thing going on where like when he first showed up, he had like straight hair and a big nose. And then he looked completely different when he showed up later. Well, here's your normal wrestler. He does shapeshift, yeah. That's a girl that does, not Yokozuna. Yeah. That whole gourmet thing was, that was insanely messed up. I don't know if the complexity of the old one, but, I know there's a couple of there's like the psychic boxer guy. He had, oh, here's the guy from Slam Masters, by the way. Yeah, like there was the psychic boxer guy who actually gourmet eats. Spoilers. And he had like this cool flower print pattern shirt in the manga, and in the anime it's just like a plain pink shirt. And I know that's like definitely because animating that would be like the biggest pain in the neck. Also Silent Bob, because when I had a beard, a bunch of people told me that I looked like him. But then I turned into a lady and I don't have one, so. And here's the boar from Bloody Roar 1. The timer just kind of yeah, pasting patterns and background layers, it has a distinct look to it, that's for sure. Oh man, I think Yokozuna was one of the first characters that was actually released alongside Mitsuko. Don't remind me of that Kevin Smith tweet. Nobody needs to be reminded of that. Apparently now when you can watch Chowder in HD, you can see the JPEGs artifacts in the clothes. That's, HD versions of stuff are certainly fascinating. There's quite a few times where it just makes watching it really weird, because now like you can see details that you're not supposed to see. Like the Malcolm in the Middle Netflix release that just had like extras off screen that you're not supposed to see. Kage's out. We got 2 more people coming in. I can't imagine who they'd be. 4 customers thought that I had Jack Black's eyes. Yeah, a lot of people tell me I just have I was also compared to Jack Black once. Although with the way I look now, I don't know who people would really compare me with. But hey. I got, somebody told me I reminded them of Lydia Lunch, though. That was cool. Bonkers out. The Netflix version of Angel was at widescreen, so at some point you can see the cameraman during an action scene. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, last up Brian Fury, because he just had to get in on the bloodlust, as he's one to do. I do hope Mitsuko wins. Oh, the Corvette owner is really angry about his car. I wish customers think that I'd be a woman. They do until I turn around. Like, I have that, like, jeez, hold Okay, third interruption of the night. We already met our quota. That's a good point. Customers just aren't wise. They aren't hip to the fact. Unknown. Why is Unknown X still here? He's gonna win this, isn't he? Wait, Mitsuko got eliminated by Unknown X. He's just a generic hidden character. Like, why is he doing so good? Huh. It's certainly a, Bob must scream, but he has no voice. Oh, hey! You caught, like, the tail end of this. Brian Fury, yeah. Gary Daniels. That was the same guy who played Kenshiro in the Fist of the Star movie, wasn't it? I think it's gonna be the Big Lebowski extra. It's what? Thank you. Somebody got it. So it's Brian, the Corvette owner, and Jumbo Flapjack, aka Kamala the Bouncer. Oh, now it's just the. He just bought that fucking car last week. Wow. Okay, so. Jesus. So these results are going to be inaccurate because, you know, the game's not suited to work with the mod, which said that Dolomite won, which is not true. Most eliminations, Unknown X at 9. Longest time in the Rumble, Unknown X, 43 minutes. Shortest time in the Rumble, Chili McFreeze, 41 seconds. And yeah, okay, yeah, I thought, oh, Sniper's in, the Sensui 7. I like how Sniper is just kind of the dude from Akira. Like, okay, so the people that Unknown X have eliminated: Exodus, Blaze Fielding, Violent Dong Dong, King 1, Leatherface, Elder Taguro, Julian from Trailer Park Boys, Mitsuko the Boar, and Silent Bob. Who else was, I think Shaquille O'Neal got a bunch of people out. Who did he... Okay. He eliminated Hero from Dungeons & Dreadmore, who I don't remember doing anything. Vice, Moltar, Damdo, Jun Kazama, Bonzi Buddy, and Volcano Rosso. So, that's that. Okay, let me... Oh yeah, there is totally a second live-action Tekken movie. For some reason. Okay, so... we actually sort of have Team Taguro in this game. So we'll have... also, you can actually add life bars thanks to this mod, which I will do. Other match options, testing options, health display. Okay, so we're gonna pick El Seguro again because he did not get to do anything. I'm tempted to put him in the gourmet outfit, but we did not get to see him actually do anything in his normal look. So let's see. Boy. I can never say his name without it just sounding weird. Let's see. Where is Taguro at? God, god. I can't stand looking at 120% Toguro. It's just the grossest looking thing. What other team can we have here? I know. Oh, you just rewatched the Yu Yu Hakusho. That's strange timing there. Okay. And let's just have Todd humor them for a bit. Okay, so we got Jury. Yeah, that's the thing. Elder Toguro is supposed to be all gross, but once younger Toguro hits maximum power, it's just... He looks like a gross mummy or something. It's really fucking weird. Anyway, the Beavis and Butthead team is not going to take on Team Toguro. So, on top of a Legend of Zelda stage. And also the other referee is going to be... Because I think this is the time that... I'm very proud of that jury referee. Also, I made like 5 of the characters in this match. Sorry for being self-indulgent, but it'll happen. And yeah, so yeah, you can look at the health bars here, and I'm not actually sure what the third. I think the first one is health. The second one is like submission tolerance, and the third one's stamina. The number there is just saying how long they're going to be down once they do fall down, I think. I really hope Beavis takes this. Can I just say, by the way, now that we have several people have actually watched the show, was it just me, or was the Bui fight between him and Hiei just like total nonsense? Like, I have no idea what happened there. The other fights were good, but they just kind of DBZ'd at each other for a while. I liked Hiei better when he was just like the giant samurai guy. My favorite Bui fight is when he fights the guy whose name is Yellow Ranger and just cuts him in half in like 2 seconds. Now, the Dark Tournament is not when that series became a DBZ. It's the end of the Sensui arc where it became DBZ. It kind of disappointed me because the Sensui arc was like really, really good. And then like when they actually go into the demon world, it's like a whole bunch of stuff just starts getting introduced at the last minute. It's like Pooh's like a giant dragon thing now. Like, Shinobu himself is great though. He was a really good villain. It's just, oh yeah, Hiei did yeah, he had like that whole demon form that we never saw because apparently I read that the author like hated it. He hated how it looked, so he never brought it back. Also, Hiei was supposed to be a one-off villain. He wasn't supposed to be the main character, but people liked him so much. Something about Toguro versus Beavis feels just... it works. Okay, just... I don't feel like doing anything today. Yeah, he just kind of burnt his arm over and over again, huh? Yeah, the scene where Sensui, like, sees the demon bloodbath, that was, It's kind of weird how a god baby is telling that story because the mood whiplash is like so... Oh boy. Like how boy couldn't have an axe, so he's just got a kendo stick now. So it seems like the Team Tigger is doing really good, except for Boy, who's at very low health. Jesus, this matchup, I swear. I'm rooting for Beavis and Butthead to win this, honestly. It's just like the odds are so stacked in their favor. They're like the Team Urameshi of this matchup. Yeah, I was hearing stuff about that last arc, it being very much the author just kind of being forced to do things by Shonen Jump. Yeah, I heard there was like a whole bunch of executive meddling going on there. Excuse anyone for watching this on YouTube. This is going to be basically a Yu Yu Hakusho discussion right now. Yeah, Karasu was... I don't know. Like, I liked his look and everything. But he just legitimately creeped me out. Not like a particularly entertaining way. Yeah, younger Toguro is basically wearing shoulder pads with like tattoos on them, basically. And it works. Like, it looks... Alright, fine. Don't do anything. I feel like until Sasha comes home, then we'll play some Violent Storm. Oh, jeez. I kind of want to see, like, if Team Toguro wins this one, I just want to pit different teams against them and see if anybody can beat them. Well, it's mostly Beavis putting in the work here. Ah, geez, that hurt that. Yeah, making Skullomania into anything deserves some kind of praise. Well, Beavis is screwed here. If he gets pinned or anything like that. Oh god, now it's gonna go. Oh wait, now they got back in. I don't know, Beavis still got some tolerance. Oh, it actually boosted a little bit. Getting into a slap fight, boy. I love that video games make this possible to happen. It's just... no, I think he might have gotten that if he wasn't kicked out. Elder Toguro is Mr. Manners. Funny thing is, that team that had Chu and Rinku on it and stuff had a dude that looked like Mr. Van Driesen, but he never got to fight because he just ran away and got killed by Chu. Man, oh, Butthead's still, Oh god. Jeez. Yeah, Chew is easily one of the best characters in the entire series. Butthead, you have to tag somebody in. This is not gonna work out. Okay. Oh yeah, Todd. Ooh. Well, he did have more health than the Toguro team, but I watched the show entirely in Japanese, so I keep forgetting that Jin was Irish in the English dub for some reason. Uh-oh. I was researching some stuff, so I've been listening to the dub here and there. And when Kodo meets Chu, in the original, she goes like, "Oh, what a booze bag." In the English, she just goes, "Prick." I just thought that was really good. Jin in Japanese was the voice of Shigechi from Part 4 of JoJo. So there's that. I don't know how I feel about the English dialogue. I'm not a huge fan of it. There's some goofy stuff in there, but I just don't like the voice acting that much. Like, some of the lines are interesting, but oh no. Yeah, oh. It's down to the wire with these team. He would have gotten that too. Oh my god. They're not even wrestling at this point. They're just beating the hell out of each other. Yeah, Beavis has Luong's level 3. Oh. Okay. you do that. Nah, they got it. It was a good fight, but they didn't, I never watched DBZ or Dragon Ball or anything, and I probably never will, so I was not familiar with any of the, English voices. I just remember Kuwabara sounded like this, but in, like, the Japanese version, you have Shigeru Chiba, who is, legendary for, boy, he's done so many things, and most of them are screeching. Let's have Gourmet fight. I have the house to myself, so I could try to, try to imitate how Shigeru Chiba's Kuwabara sounds. In the English version, it would go like, "Yukina-chan!" And the Japanese would be like, "Ara!" Like, it's pretty. There's one part where Bowie calls him an idiot, and he goes like, "Bwah, bwah." Like, I hear that voice actor is just notorious for just ad-libbing like the most silly stuff he could. Oh hey, I don't actually know what's up with the save editor right now since he stopped working on it, which I understand because man, there's quite a few versions to keep up with. But I think you might be able to still do that. I don't even know what team I'm picking right now. Pepsi Man. Let's go with the superhero team, because I got something here. Captain Novelin. Who else? We gotta. Already the strongest man in the world. Actually, yeah. Let's add their managers. This will be their Psycho and Koenma characters. Where's Big Pants? Here we go. I downloaded just a bunch of new legacy characters. I don't know the storylines of like how they came to be. I just know that the guy had a name called Big Pants, and I found that funny. Who will? Fred Durst. That's who. That's who's gonna be with Team Tiguro now. Also, sorry for the absence of menu music. I forgot to pull up a playlist for this, but you know, it happens. This may actually be based off of the SmackDown Fred Durst. I think it said that. So we got some accuracy there. Pepsi Man versus Gourmet. It's funny too, there Gourmet in the anime, there's like that scene where Taguro's taking him over, and it was just like, you know, it's Taguro's face popping up. And the manga's actually a lot creepier because it just said like he just started like slipping in and out of consciousness and he didn't know what was going on, which is just a lot scarier. Like, I don't know. That whole like that whole subplot was so messed up, but it was great. It's just like Kirby, but he's a human. But it becomes the most horrifying thing all of a sudden. Captain Novelin versus younger Taguro. I keep wanting to call him Elder because he's just so much bigger, but he's the younger one. And yeah, you gotta check. Tell Taguro to check you feet. Oh yeah, the Doctor having a happy ending was kind of, no, that dude does not deserve one. That dude, like, murdered 8 people on screen. Like... Well, Artie's the strongest man in the... Oh, well... I guess he just doesn't feel like fighting. Yeah, again, I don't know the story of Big Pants. I just know he's a guy called Big Pants. And I found that funny, so I had to get him. Uh-oh. It's funny because this game doesn't have backwards baseball caps at it now. He's just wearing a bandana. So Captain Novelin is the lowest health right now. Sorry, I just bit my lip. So I guess it makes sense, because he didn't do a lot of fighting. He just kind of jumped on people and then, like, ate turkey sandwiches all the time. I think Pepsi Man also has a moveset accurate to fighting Vipers, so... You just get punched in the nuts. That's not how you drink Pepsi. Give up. So, the Toguro team has basically not been touched this entire time, which means that the Beavis and Butthead team are their strongest contenders so far. Artie is just getting his shit kicked in. Like, Jesus. He's like at 0 health already. We're not even 20 minutes into this match. I guess it would be appropriate if Elder see, there we go again. Younger Toguro were overpowered since, for those that don't know, there was a 3D fighting game, and you could fight Toguro 120% at the end. To put in perspective of how broken 120% was in this game, at Mikado Arcade in Japan, they seem to hold yearly events where a whole bunch of people try to actually beat that boss. And in all the videos that I've seen of that, nobody has managed to beat him. Because he recovers health during the entire fight. Which is totally fair. So, there's a lot going on right now. Oh god! Novelin with the MMA takedowns. My first exposure to Yu Yu Hakusho was that Mikado footage. That is a great starting point. Also, one thing I hate about that game, Kodo's in it, but she's only in the arcade version, not the PS2 version. Guess which one I can emulate? Not the arcade version. So I can only watch people play as Kodo in like maybe 2 videos where she doesn't get to do much. Also, I said it before, but it's really funny that Itsuki's in like 3 fighting games and he never fought in the entire series. But apparently that's one of the author's favorite characters, so he's probably got what I call Rohan insurance. Because Rohan's an all-star battle despite never throwing a punch. Well, I think he punched a kid in the face. Because, you know, Rohan and everything. But I think he only got in because Araki really likes him. The Novelin going all baseball fury on him. Did I just call him the Novelin? Rohan's a spoiled bitch. Yeah, that's it. Also, holy crap, I didn't expect anybody to notice the Fight Zone referee. There you go. Nobody's made any Fight Zone characters yet. That may have to be fixed down the line. So this is a little less of a close match. It seems like Big Pants and Pepsi Man are really pulling their weight this time. Oh god. The triple team up, which like did almost no damage to him because he still got quite a bit of health left. Well, I think it did damage to him. It's just... Oh. I guess it did, because he's almost out now. Oh god, the superhero team though, look at that. I guess there's no bar telling, like, how dizzy they are or anything. I don't really get how... I guess that's just something that they just don't show. Yeah, if Artie or Novelin get pinned now, according to those numbers, that... Go for the pin! What are you doing? He's like, no, I gotta look around for a bit. He just wasted that entire thing. That's great. Oh god, here we go. Oh. Ah, the entire ring came in. Seeing Artie chokeslam Bowie is like one of the best things I've ever seen. And he won! Now he's trying to hug Gourmet. Oh, wow, we actually... I guess the heroes will always win. Thanks, Artie. Oh, God. So, Team Toguro is out. I don't really have any, don't really have any other Yu Hakusho characters. I got, Kuwabara, who doesn't quite look like how he's supposed to. Because, I mean, the pompadours in this game are not great. Let me see who else I got here. Glover. I'm trying to... Yeah, there he is. I'm trying to think of a team to make here. Oh, right, yeah, the fucking, Four Beast guy who's just... I don't know, wasn't a huge fan of him, really. He just kind of just sat there, was like, oh, I'm really great, and then he, like, shocked him, and then that's all he just kind of did. How about the mascot team? I mean, we already got Pepsi Man there, but... We just have to see what Glover does. Because, look at him. The 108-man Battle Royale, I don't... we do have, what was that? Yoshihiko. We do have that. We have the blow-up doll made to look like Hulk Hogan. I thought I had, like, more than one version of it. Freddy Freaker, character session, Cheap Trick. That definitely has to, that's definitely going on the list for sure. That's just such like an unexpected, character to make that I just have to make it now. What other... I know there's other mascots we could... The green M&M. Yeah, sure. Let's have the green M&M fight the... What the hell is going on in this game now? Look at this. What did I do? What have I done? The Always Sunny ring, yeah. Let's have Kodo referee this again. I turned the entrances off. I probably should have. Ah, well. Too late to turn now. Huh. Just not really up to fighting, huh? That hurt. Glover. Give up? Alright, oh, you know what? I gotta have the Birds of War here. I'll have to do that next time. Maybe make the whole teams all together. Actually, I'm kind of curious what they could do against Team Toguro. They'll probably just get steamrolled completely, but... I did not actually make that green M&M, but all the same, it is horrifying. Like, what? I don't even know what's going on with the face. I got it. Birds of War versus characters from Battle Monsters and Survival Arts if need be. I just have to like have matchups between like totally polarizing sources, basically. One. Oh, big pants. Wow, yeah. How's the game audio, by the way? Forgot to ask that. I want to know if you guys can actually hear the samples, because, boy, this game's samples are, quite a treat. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I just have the entire Tishin 3 soundtrack with me. Because why wouldn't I? I think this is actually Veal's theme, because it has that rocking guitar solo here. Which fades out in the middle of it, which I hate when songs do that. This is Mr. Bungle's song called Vanity Fair. And there's like this trumpet solo that happens at the very end, and before it even like really starts, it just fades out, so you can't hear it. Yeah. It's a pet peeve with me in music, really. So Pepsi Man seems to have gotten banged up quite a bit. Everybody... Whoa. Man, those double team attacks really hurt. I might, if anybody's interested in doing another Melv Bash, which for the uninitiated, that's a yearly thing where I have people suggest teams of 3, just any characters that they want, and have them fight in an AI tournament. I'm considering having these life bars up and covering the numbers with like little portraits. It seems like a good idea to spice up the presentation. Whoa, what? Wow, okay. What was the rating on that match? Yeah. That ended way too quick. Well, okay. Actually, I have another idea. Let's have a bunch of JoJo villains. Right, I put a couple of comic book characters in the manga section. Oh, they don't have his white hair palette. Oh yeah. I'll probably put up the Melv Bash for him probably like sometime tomorrow, maybe. The Part 5 villain, Diavolo. Yeah. The other costumes are a bit weird looking. Okay, so... Oh yeah! Somebody made guess. I totally forgot about that. She has to be in there. Because I'm still surprised that I wasn't the one who made that. Who else we got here? Let's add... No, I don't mean Gwess. You jerk. Let's Let's throw that lady from Black Lagoon in here, too. She could just be the little special guest. Because she's really cool. Okay, so the Birds of War. Wired, Beck, and Doobie have not been made yet. Okay, so... Dennis... Where's Dennis? Oh, right. Okay, I forgot I put them on their own little section here. Okay, so... I'm tempted to have them all come out in their Birds of War outfits, but they all have unique alts, too. Let's have him do the, Was that, like, his dance outfit or something? I forgot. He wore that outfit a couple of times, I think. I love that he added the braces. Okay, The Office. And, of course, Green Man. I kind of want to pick the braces one just because I want to see what it looks like in action. Oh yeah, Mac, of course. Yeah, I gotta... I can't decide between D and Frank, so I am just going to have random select decide for me. D it is. What outfit's that again? I don't even recognize that one. Oh well. Let's go with the aluminum monster, because again, I just want to see what that looks like in action. This is a hell of a matchup, and I'm glad that it's possible for me to do this. Yeah, have him fight to Darkstalkers 3 music. Just, why not, you know? Oh, right! Okay, yeah, the yellow ones when they did the community searching basketball coaching. Yeah, that's kind of a random choice for an old outfit, really. Raw. I don't think Dennis really sounds like that. So for what I understand, I think the Always Sunny characters are kind of weak. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's the day, man. Oh god, Dennis is taking hits like really fucking hard. Okay, Charlie's like... he lost just like all of his health. I have to say though, this is the most canonically accurate matchup, like the way it's panning out. Alright. I think that D should be the one that does good. Because she's like the only physically capable one. Oh yeah, Sunny's like not on Netflix anymore. I forgot that was a thing. Guess seems like a kind of person that D knew a while back. Like, it seems like it's like, oh yeah, I had like a fight with her like years ago. They seem like two people that would just instantly start beating the hell out of each other. Alright. Guess my prediction was true. It seems to be doing alright. Oh my god. She is angry. Justifiably, really. Oh. I'll say it. Sorry about that. This will be the last match for Fire Pro. Sasha is home, and we got Violent Storm going. Mac has the most health because he got hit once and then went to the ringside. D, on the other hand, is just going ballistic. Kind of a glass cannon, this character. Which, again, accurate. Vanilla Ice's gams. Strangely, I don't think the musician Vanilla Ice has been made yet. That sounds wrong, but I do not have him on hand. Oh boy. They just don't care. Once again, canonically accurate. Oh, man. Okay, so... Jeez. My God, this again. I love that I'm able to see this whole matchup. So commentary from Three Dogs once again. They almost missed that. Oh my God. Sorry for saying my God so much. There's a lot going on both in the game and real life. Fire Pro is the real life. Sorry, fourth interruption. Almost. How long has it been running for? Hour and a half. Hold on. Okay, sixth interruption? Alright. I talked smack about the Always Sunny team, but this turned out to be a closer match than I thought. Ah, almost. Like how the previous match ended in like 2 seconds, and this one's like kind of a close call now. Okay. This might be it. Ah, no. Ran out just in time. Vanilla's tired. Been in the sun too long. Yep, she got it. The Always Sunny team won. All right. Well, that came out of left field. 94%. All right. I am going to be away for like maybe 10 or so minutes, but stop the recording.